Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Old Charles today. We're diving into a coin that's a true sleeper hit in the world of numismatics. It's a coin that millions of people once held in their hands, a piece of everyday life in one of the world's most dynamic cities. We're talking about the humble 1978 Hong Kong 20-cent coin. At first glance, it's just a small, silver-looking piece of metal. If you found one in your change today, you might not give it a second thought. But what if I told you that a specific, incredibly rare variety of this coin has sold at auction for over $5,000 USD, that's right. So, stick with us as we unravel the complete story of the 1978 20-cent coin. We'll explore its history, its design, the crucial minting error that creates a king among collectors, and exactly how you can identify if you've got the common version or the rare treasure. Let's get into it. To understand this coin, we need to travel back in time to 1978. Hong Kong was a British Crown colony, a global economic powerhouse in the making. It was the era of Bruce Lee, booming manufacturing, and a rapidly modernizing skyline. The Hong Kong dollar was pegged to the pound sterling, and its coinage reflected a blend of British tradition and local Chinese culture. The Royal Mint in the UK was responsible for producing all of Hong Kong's coinage at this time. They were churning out millions of coins to fuel the colony's bustling economy. And one of the workhorses of this monetary system was the 20-cent piece. The obverse, or head side, features the classic Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This is the mature portrait, facing right, with the inscription, Elizabeth II, on the top and Hong Kong, at the bottom. The reverse, or tail side, is where the local flavor comes in. It features a Chinese junk ship sailing on choppy waters. This design, by Mr. K. M. C. Sang, is iconic for Hong Kong coinage and was used on the 20-cent piece from 1975 all the way to 1980. Below the ship, you'll see the denomination 20 and the word cents. So, the Royal Mint produced a massive number of these coins in 1978. We're talking tens of millions. Because of this high mintage, the vast majority of 1978 20-cent coins are, well, just worth their face value or a very small premium for collectors, maybe 25 to 50 cents USD. That if you have one in circulated condition, with scratches, where on the high points of the Queen's portrait and the junk sales, it's almost certainly the common version. It's a cool piece of history, but it's not going to buy you a new car. But now, we get to the heart of the mystery. The reason we're all here. The 1978 small 9 variety. You see, the date 1978 on the coin's obverse is made up of individual digits. For the 1978 Hong Kong coins, the mint used a new, smaller punch for the number 9. This was likely an accident, a mix-up of punches from a different set. On the common, or large 9-inch variety, the 9 is large. Its loop is full, matching the size of the 8 next to it. On the rare small 9 variety, the 9 is noticeably smaller and sits slightly higher in the date field. The loop is more constricted. It's a tiny, subtle difference, but to a collector's eye, it's the difference between night and day. So why is this small detail so incredibly valuable? 2 words, rarity and discovery. It's believed that only a tiny number of 1,978 20-cent coins were struck with the small 9 die before the error was caught and corrected. Some estimates suggest only 50,000 to 200,000 were ever minted, and many of those were lost, melted, or spent without a second thought. For years, nobody knew this variety existed. It was only discovered by sharp-eyed collectors years later, long after the coins had entered circulation. By then, finding one in pristine condition became the ultimate challenge for a Hong Kong coin collector. Its rarity is off the charts. It is, without a doubt, the key date and the most valuable coin of the entire 1975 to 1980 Hong Kong coin series. Alright, this is the moment you've been waiting for. You're rummaging through your old coin jar, or you're looking at a coin you inherited. How do you tell if you've hit the jackpot? Let's do a step-by-step identification. This is the crucial part. Get a magnifying glass or use the macro mode on your phone camera. Look at the 9. The common, large 9, asterisk asterisk. The top loop of the 9 is large and round. It almost looks like it's the same size as the 0 in 20 on the reverse. It sits level with the other numbers. The rare, small 9, asterisk asterisk. The top loop is clearly smaller and tighter. It often appears to sit a little higher than the 1, 7, and 8. It looks diminutive, almost shy, compared to its neighbors. Another trick is to look at the alignment. On the small 9, the bottom curve of the 9 often aligns with the bottom of the 1, whereas on the large 9, the entire digit is larger and fills the space. A coin that never entered circulation, with its original mint luster. Now we're in the big leagues. Prices range from $2,000 to over $5,000, especially if it's professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade example certified MS65 or above is the ultimate prize. So, where do you find these? Check old coin collections from Hong Kong or Southeast Asia. Look through jars of world coins. Ask relatives who might have traveled through Hong Kong in the late 70s and early 80s that if you think you found one, be careful, don't clean it. Handling it by the edge is best. Your next step should be to take clear, high-resolution pictures of both sides, especially a sharp, focused shot of the date, and post it on coin forums or take it to a reputable coin dealer for verification. The 1978 Hong Kong 20-cent small 9 is a perfect example of why numismatics is so fascinating. It proves that history, art, and a little bit of minting fallibility can transform a simple piece of change into a numismatic legend. It's a story hidden in plain S. Reflecting its evolution from a British colony to a modern special administrative region of China. The 1978 issue sits squarely in the middle of this story, during a period of great economic transformation. Before the dollar-based system we know today, Hong Kong used a mix of currencies, including Spanish silver dollars, British pounds, and Chinese cash coins. The first official, standardized coinage for Hong Kong was introduced in 1863 under the reign of Queen Victoria. The modern Hong Kong dollar as we know it was formally established in 1863, but it was the post-World War II era and the economic boom of the 1960s that necessitated a new, practical coinage. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority, acting through the government, introduced a completely new, unified decimal coin series. This is the series to which the 1978 20-cent coin belongs. Reason for the new series ****. The old coinage was a mixed bag from different periods. The new series aimed for uniformity in size, composition, and modern design aesthetics. The reverse designs for all denominations, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, $2, $5, featured motifs deeply connected to Hong Kong's culture and identity. The 20-cent coin was assigned the iconic Chinese junk ship. Cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, ****. This was a cost-effective and durable modern alloy, a stark contrast to the silver of the 19th century. The ship, designed by Mr. KMC Sang, was a powerful symbol. The junk was a traditional sailing vessel that had plied the waters of Victoria Harbour for centuries. Placing it on the coin was a nod to Hong Kong's maritime heritage and its history as a bustling port city. It was a British Crown colony under Governor Sir Murray MacLehose. The economy was booming, driven by textiles, electronics, and its role as a financial gateway to China. The Hong Kong miracle was in full swing, with a rapidly growing middle class. This economic activity required vast quantities of low-denomination coinage, hence the large mintage of the common 1978 20-cent coin. This was also a period of social reform and the beginning of secret, high-level talks between the UK and China over the future of Hong Kong, which would culminate in the 1984 Sino-British Joint Declaration. The famous small 9 variety of the 1978 coin is a direct result of the minting process in London. It is believed that a punch, the tool used to stamp the date onto the coin die, intended for a different, smaller coin series, was mistakenly used for a brief period. This tiny logistical error at the Royal Mint, likely corrected within a day or a single production run, created one of the most legendary modern numismatic rarities. Its historical significance lies in its accidental creation and late discovery. It circulated unnoticed for years, a hidden treasure among millions of common coins, perfectly encapsulating the thrill of coin collecting. The basic design of the Elizabethan junk series continued until 1980. From 1982 to 1984, a new, more floral, wavy design was introduced on the reverse, though the Queen's portrait remained. Following the 1997 handover of Hong Kong to China, a new coin series was introduced, phasing out the Queen's portrait. The obverse now features the bauhinia flower, the emblem of the Hong Kong SAR. The 20-cent coin was reduced in size and given a new, more abstract floral reverse design. The 1975 to 1980 junk series, including the 1978 20-cent coin, was officially demonetized in 1994. This means it can no longer be used as legal tender, but it remains a highly collectible piece of history. A gem quality coin. It has an exceptional strike with very few and very minor contact marks. The eye appeal is outstanding, and it will be covered in brilliant, attractive luster. This is the grade that serious collectors compete for. A small 9 in MS-65 can command prices from $3, $500, $5, $500 plus. Virtually flawless for a business strike coin. Any marks are microscopic and barely visible under 5x magnification. The luster is phenomenal. A grade of MS-67 is considered the pinnacle for this issue. These are the best of the best, and achieve record prices at auction, potentially exceeding $7,000, $10,000 for a top pop, finest known, specimen, for a coin as valuable as the 1978 small 9, condition is everything. Because so much money is at stake, collectors rely on independent, third-party grading services to authenticate and grade the coin. And NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, are the two most trusted. The coin is sent to them, their experts verify its authenticity, assign it a grade, e.g., NGC MS-65, and then seal it in a protective, tamper-evident plastic holder called a slab. 1. Authenticity Guarantee *. It certifies that small 9 is genuine. 2. Standardized grade * eliminates debate over the condition. 3. Liquidity *. A slabbed coin is much easier to sell and fetches a higher price because the buyer knows exactly what they are getting. A circulated, common 1978 large 9 is worth little more than its metal value, regardless of condition. A circulated, rare 1978 small 9 is valuable, with its price scaling dramatically with its grade, from $100 to $200. An uncirculated, rare 1978 small 9 is a major numismatic treasure. Its value is a direct function of its mint state grade, with gem quality examples being worth thousands of dollars.